Hey guys, hope you're holding up. I just want to talk about Heroes of the Storm newest champion, Rexxar the Hunter, how to play him, how to beat him, and if he's even worth getting. For those of you unfamiliar, Rexxar is the newest addition to the warrior class, and he's the most bizarre character in that he's entirely reliant on his bear Misha to rush into the fight and also defend him. He can heal Misha, he can tell her to charge, and he can throw out an eagle to slow them down. Now, in the first release video for Rexxar, Misha would throw herself in front of an Arthas, and the Arthas, I guess, would be so dumbfounded by the bear, he would just stand there and basic attack it. And in a perfect world, that's how Rexxar would work. Misha would be the perfect defense for him. She would be a buffer between him and the enemy. Now, the problem with that is that more than 4 minutes have gone by, and competitive gamers have realized that they could just go for the Rexxar instead. He has much less health than Misha, he has no healing ability for himself, and escaping is much more frustrating and difficult than it should be, thanks to one very bizarre design choice. And this is questioned by players I know, this is all over the forums, and that's, in order for Misha to attack another hero, even if that hero is right next to her, even if it's chasing you down, you have to stop, you have to turn around, and you have to basic attack that other hero in order for Misha to do anything defensive, in order for Misha to get near them, in order to do charge or any sort of attack. So getting Misha to do what you want is like getting a pet to do a trick, except if the pet doesn't do a trick, your character dies. Now, I'm not saying Misha's bad, I'm saying Misha's inconsistent, and maybe even a little too inconsistent for competitive play, and occasionally a little too frustrating to play for fun. But now that all the bad stuff's out of the way, when you do get a hold of Rexxar, you can pull off some amazing things that you simply can't with any other hero. First and foremost being that Rexxar is better at capturing mercenary camps than any other character in the game, and that's including Gazlo. And by level 12, you can solo a golem. It's incredible, really. I mean, it does take a while, and the enemy can't know you're gone, but if you can pull it off, you can really change the tide of the game very easily. And as bizarre as this is to say, this also makes him very good at objectives on certain maps. Whether it's soloing the angels and demons on the battlefield of eternity, or the golem in the haunted mines. If played right, Rexxar is fantastic at objectives, and camps, and pretty much everything that doesn't involve group fighting. Because if you're with higher level players, they already know that they could just avoid Misha, go straight for you, and you're gonna have a bad time. Really quick on how to build them, definitely go Hunter-Gatherer at the beginning. Misha can pick up the regen globes, and you definitely need that health. For level 4, I personally go Easy Prey, makes laning quite nice actually. And if you pair it with a level 7 Bird of Prey, you can cut through minions like butter. It's beautiful, it's lovely, I highly recommend it. Level 10's actually a toss-up, it depends who you're playing with and who you're playing against. Because yes, Bestial Wrath is better, but Unleash the Boars, if you're on a team with a lot of assassins, it helps them out so much, it's very nice. You could pull off some great combos with it. And this is particularly if you're with an Illidan or you're with a Thrall. For level 13, I always go Wildfire Boar. I mean, I haven't really tried anything else, I just like the bear on fire, so please mix and match. And I know this is weird, I know everyone goes Feign Death for level 16, I know people like playing dead and controlling Misha, but I honestly think Aspect of the Hawk is substantially more effective, in that it lets you get at least 3 easy basic attacks off of just 1 Spirit Swoop. Very nice, please try it out. But for level 20, and this is interesting, there's no way I'm going to pronounce this right, so I'm sorry beforehand. The Frenzy of Kalimdor, whatever, fuck it. It increases your basic attack damage, and it makes Misha's basic attacks slow enemy heroes. Not even a lot, just 20% for just over a second. But what's interesting about it is, after you reach level 20 and you equip just this passive, how much more natural Rexxar feels. And I know that's weird to say, but when Misha's basic attacks slow enemy heroes, suddenly you can skirt away very easily, and you can actually chase worth a damn, and all of a sudden the character just really falls into place. You have a lot more control, you don't have to hide behind walls or other teammates anywhere near as much, and it really feels like you're playing Rexxar how he was meant to be played. And it makes you wonder, would this character be that much better in ladder, more fun to play, if they took the stun out of charge, just made it a damage ability, and made Misha's basic attacks slow enemy heroes, if that was just from the get-go an ability that you had. But it's a shame because it does take 15 to 20 minutes to get up to level 20 to get this passive, and that's just a little bit too long to wait. So to answer the question, should you dish out for Rexxar, should you get Rexxar at this point, I'm gonna say no. I would wait for a patch, I would wait to see where they're going with him, because he's a very interesting character. It's awesome to be able to solo golems, and you can pull off some phenomenal moves, and it works really good with team play once you hit level 20. But right now, it's not consistent enough, and you're going to be frustrated, and it's not going to help you when you reach much higher on the ladder. And for all of his strengths, whether it's slowing or microing, there's much better heroes you can do. For the examples above, Leoric is a much better hero at just slowing enemy heroes and tanking, and the Lost Vikings, please learn how to play the Lost Vikings, they're phenomenal. But unlike Misha, you actually have control over them. So unless you're that desperate to play what I guess you'd consider Heroes of the Storm's jungler, I would hold off on getting Rexxar. And it's clear to me that Blizzard has made a very compelling hero here, one that's kind of unique to MOBAs so far, but it just needs a few more tweaks. And I'm not even saying he needs to be buffed or he needs to be better, I'm just saying he needs to be a little bit more controlled and have more of a central purpose. And, well, that's all I've got on Rexxar. And that's a wrap on my first Let's Play, so yeah, no. Please be gentle, give me a like because I have a very fragile ego, and subscribe if you want more character tutorials coming up in the future or just more drunk nonsense. Alright, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you in the Nexus.